Hey, what's up? This is a tutorial for a better way by Andy Hull and Robert McDowell. I did a cover to it. A couple people were asking for a tutorial, so I figured I'd make one. So if you're still looking, hopefully you'll find your way back. But I'm just gonna play through what I'm gonna do, and then I'll kind of go through it step by step and try to play it along too. So yeah, let's get started. All right. So we're starting. You can start here on the G string, 7th fret, and then ring finger on the 8th fret, A string, index finger, 6th fret, E string. Pinky's not doing anything. That's just where it naturally sits. All right. So that's first chord. I'm gonna go through the chords, and then I'll do the picking pattern and just kind of piece it together. So you can say this is the first chord. Second chord is going to be up here. Move it up 5 frets, same shape basically. So middle finger is on the 12th fret of the G, ring finger is on 13th of the A string, and index finger is 11th fret on the E string. That's the second chord. He's going to go back down to that first chord, and then we end pretty much the same chord, just you move, instead of this, I think this is a D, becomes a D sharp, I believe. You just move it up 1. So you can keep index on the 6th, ring finger on the 8th, and then you just use your pinky here. You can see that. So alright, and then as far as the picking pattern goes, it's pretty much the same picking pattern throughout the whole song. So here, using this shape here. We don't use that D string at all, right now anyway. So the G and the E string together, and then it's going to go E, A, E. Just practice to get the hang of that. And then, so that's the same for each chord. But in between each chords, he has transitions where he'll kind of slide, and we use that G, we slide along the G string. So we start here. And then he slides 7, 5, 3 up to 12. And he goes 12, 10, 8, 7. And we go down again before we reach that last chord, 7, 5, 3. And we go up to 8 now instead of 12. So what that looks like with the chords. And you play the picking pattern 3 times before you slide. So. You can have an impulse on each of those notes if you want. I think I did that in my cover. Sounds a lot better if you just only have an impulse on the chord that we're using. So that opposed to, sounds a little smoother that first way I did it. And then he mixes it up. He switches it up for, I don't know what would be the chorus. Picking pattern basically the same, shape's a little different, but not, not hard. So 8th fret on the A string, and then 10 on the D and the G. So now we are using the D, we're not using that E anymore, so. And then we're just gonna slide that down 2 frets, same shape. So 6, 8, 8. And the picking pattern is pretty much the same for that. I just go a little faster. So this time, instead, we're gonna do the G and the A at the same time. And then it's gonna go E, D, A, D, E, or A, D, A, sorry. So picking pattern is basically the same. I just play it a little faster. I play it 4 times through, so this is 1. I do that 4 times for each of the chord. And then you can start over. I recommend just starting slow and just get a feel for the song, and then it gets a little easier as you go, obviously. Alright, I hope that was simple enough to follow along and be able to play. If you have any questions, just drop it in the comments. Let me know what you think. Hopefully I was able to help some of you guys out if you're still looking at to learn the song.